My name's Elizabeth Perry. I'm part of the Anglican Communion's delegation to COP26. We've been asked to say our reflections on what we feel the outcomes have been. For me, that's too big a question. There are so many negotiations going on. It's not like Paris or Copenhagen where it was a success or a failure. There are many different negotiations happening, and time will tell which ones have been successful or not. However, we can say there have been some really good things here. The initiative on reforestation to reverse deforestation by 2030, that's undoubtedly a really good thing. There's a new initiative where countries and international financial institutions are signing up, saying they're no longer going to put their overseas aid into fossil fuels. Instead, they're putting it into renewables. That's undoubtedly a good thing. And I think that's something we can get involved in as the Anglican Communion, with people in all sorts of countries, talking to their governments and saying, are you part of this initiative? And to make that switch from fossil fuels to renewable energy. In terms of what is the role of the faith groups and our delegation in particular, I think we bring something different into this space, because everyone else, the parties or even the organisations, they're here to represent a small constituency. The Church and the Anglican Communion in our case is different, because we're a body, we're a global body, and we're both global and local. We have an identity that transcends national boundaries, and that's what makes us special and different. We can be here as a body, sharing stories of people on the grassroots, on the front line of climate change, and bring those stories into this space. And we have been endeavouring to do that, to talk about how the Church is a strategic partner in emergency responses, but also in other aspects of climate change, in mitigation, adaptation, and resilience. We have such a good story to share in the Communion about resilience, and we've been working hard to bring that story into this space. So coming out of the COP, what happens next? I think we all need to pray. I think we all need to stop and realise quite how serious the situation is that we're facing. We are actually facing an existential threat. It is as serious as that. And many of our brothers and sisters across the world, they know that. They're living with it. Their lands are disappearing underwater, or they're being consumed in fire. It is terrifying. The fifth mark of mission calls us to safeguard the integrity of creation. It really is time to sit down and take that seriously as a communion, more than we have been doing. To be honest, anything else, if people are dying, if lands become uninhabitable, many of the other arguments we have, they're irrelevant. This is about people's lives, it's about the integrity of creation, it's about having a livable world, that world that God created and loves. And we need to love it too.